Hi, my name's Scotty, and I'm 30, and I'm also almost completely deaf. Life before my hearing loss. I enjoyed life. I went out a lot. I went to parties. I went to social gatherings. We could laugh and joke. Life was quite easy, quite laid back. What I'm hoping to achieve after my operation is probably get back to where I feel as I should be in life. I've always felt like I've been held back because of my hearing loss. Career-wise, I've always felt like I've been one step from the top. Important thing I am hoping to achieve is being able to communicate fully with my partner and go places, go overseas together, actually start enjoying life again without feeling as if I am a burden towards them.
Yeah, I met Scotty about 2 years ago. He was a really big animal lover. I'm a big crazy cat lady, so always had a cat in my life. And he worked with horses as well, so that was like really awesome. I love horses.
It was around about the same time he moved in that I found out I was going to get my cochlear implant.
It was interesting to see the process, like so much work goes on. I think that's what made me realise how deaf he really was. I'd never really known anyone to be deaf, so it was a huge change for me. I didn't know what I needed to do to help him. Sometimes to get my point across I had to text him. Car thing, it was just awful, driving in the car, just not being able to communicate. Even if it was something urgent, like, make sure you put the rubbish out today, like if he didn't get that message, we're stuck with a week's worth of rubbish that didn't get put out. So it was just really, really time consuming and really drew a lot of energy out of me just to get my point across to him in the beginning.
Probably some of the worst things about losing my hearing were I lost a lot of friends because I didn't want to go out with them. I felt like I was so much of a hassle that I just blocked them out. I'd stay at home, sit at home and watch TV by myself. Well, no, you guys go out. No, I'm good here. But really, at the end of the day, I did want to go out with them. I couldn't hear music. That was one thing that was really, really hard because I've always loved my music. And not being able to talk on the phone, that was quite a major for me because you've got family so far away. And to be able to talk to them, you have to go see them. And they could be in another country. So 5 years, I think I waited to talk to my brother, actually hear his voice. Yeah, talking on the phone, hey. I got a new Bluetooth clip. Can you hear me okay? That was a big thing. Leading up to the surgery, I think I was quite nervous. Very, very quiet. Could almost say very distant also from everyone.
Definitely distant, that's for sure. I would ask him, are you okay? And he's like, I'm fine. And he's on his phone a lot, Yeah, he's a bit scared that, it is so close. It's like, it's head surgery, like it's so close to your brain. And I think that's what scared you the most, just, I think on the day we were quite joking around. I think he got his gown on and his compression socks on and he's sitting in the chair making faces and just having a laugh. I think he just kind of thought, well, it's too late to go back now. You might as well just have fun with it and try not. I think he just tried not to think about it too much.
I remember walking through the door towards the operation table and I saw the doctors, and at that point there, I realised, wow, this is serious. This is actually happening. I think that would have been the most nervous part of this journey, was walking into that room and seeing all those tools and those doctors standing around.
Waiting for you.
Yeah. I still clearly remember walking into that room, and it was just like an instant hit of, wow, this is it. There's no turning back now.
I waited in the room that you were going to be wheeled back into. I was just sitting there thinking, oh God. It just went so fast, and I thought, I had the surgeon card come out, and I said, we're done, and he's coming back through. I was like, oh, already? Wow. Like, it was just such a little, a little thing, but it was just such a big thing that happened.
I remember I woke up and I felt nothing. No pain, no nothing. It was like they had never even touched me. It was a great sleep, yeah. And I did wake up hungry. That Burger King was a real treat.
Yeah, so we were a bit tired the next day, and it was just a little bit overwhelming for you, wasn't it? And
yes, we did switch on the next day. I remember at first, once it was switched on, it was, I expected to hear instantly. It was just, it was so different. It was almost like very robotic.
I remember you saying that.
What are you hearing at the moment?
I am hearing almost a robotic sort of sound.
That's actually really positive, because when people describe robotic, usually what they mean is they're able to hear tones. So I'm guessing you can tell that your voice tone is different to mine.
I thought, click, wow, here we are again, perfect hearing, perfect. But it takes time.
I think you'd really thought that it was going to be a miraculous fix, even though they did say that it's going to be a gradual thing. I think you just kind of, you just think, nah, I'm going to be able to hear again straight away.
Just one step at a time. I've just had my switch on and I'm hearing sound. It's not 100% clear, but it's something, and it's really, really good. My advice to someone going through this journey would be, just do it. Do it for you. Do it for the one you love. Do it for everyone. It will be the best decision you ever make, because at the end of the day, if you can't hear, life's just too hard. It makes life too hard.
Yeah. And I guess if you're a person like me supporting somebody having the surgery, like, just be there for them, like really support them and give them positive encouragement when they need it, to help them, get through. It can be frustrating at times, but, don't let that get in the way. Like, the more that you can do to support them, the more that they're going to recover faster.
That support has been a major influence on me wanting to get my hearing better also. My friends, my family, my bosses, they have been so understanding through this journey that I couldn't thank them enough for that, because they've allowed me to take my time and do things my way rather than at their pace and in their time. So that's something also that I'm really grateful for. I can hear music again now. Happy days there. And socialise again. I can go down to the pub and we can have a great yarn. We can talk about horses, we can talk about sport, we can talk about anything. And if there's one more thing that really made a difference now being able to hear is being in a relationship. Actually being able to hold a relationship together because I can communicate. Because at the end of the day, communication is probably the number one key to make a relationship work. So I'm really, really pleased about that, and so far so good. So
as soon as he got his cochlear implant, I just noticed this change in his mood. He was just happy. He's just like, wow, like it's like, you know, a kid in the candy store, like he could just hear things again, and just seeing his progress, you know. A good steady few months after the cochlear surgery, he was really getting on track. And I came home one day on my birthday, and I walked down the hallway and I thought, what's going on? There's these candles. I can hear my favourite song playing, which is amazing because he knew what my favourite song was. And I happened to just walk into the lounge and I was like, oh my gosh. On the table he had laid out candles, spelt out, will you marry me? And got down on one knee and proposed. So definitely positive outcome to this whole thing, you know. I think he's really opened up and got a positive outlook on life now, and I'm just so happy that like he had this chance to get this surgery, because it's definitely just improved everything. So yeah, love him.